Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. How are you going? This is a soul code reading. You're with me, Catherine. Just asking Spirit here through the Oracle. Then we'll move into Tarot and your chakra points and your gene keys for the rest of August as to what is happening and what's going on, Sagittarius. Okay, so the first thing Spirit is saying is to come into some solitude. That looks beautiful. Some peace and quiet in August, Sagittarius. Now, I know that, the adventurous side of Sagittarius can feel that it doesn't really want to be alone in solitude. But when we can think about solitude as an adventure, perhaps a yoga retreat, a meditation retreat, working quietly in your own time or taking the time to be in that solitude and quietness, studying your gene keys or something that you're working on, Sagittarius. Any more information for Sagittarius for August, moving into September? Frequencies, energies, patterns. What do we need to know? Thank you. Patience. Have patience, Sagittarius. So the rest of August is going to be about solitude, patience, and purification. So my feeling is that Spirit is asking you to work on these things to bring about a sense of well-being, Sagittarius. So it's an adventure, and it's going to be quiet, introspective in that solitude. Have patience with it, Sagittarius. I know you're a fire sign. I know that the energy wants to run and explore, and it can, but just make sure that this adventure is also involving patience, purification. Now, on a yoga retreat, for example, it's still an adventure. It's still going to take you into solitude, and you could work on purification through healthy eating, perhaps juice fasting, something like this. The Spirit is saying it is a time for solitude, patience. I feel like I'm slowing down, Sagittarius, in this reading. It's really interesting. I've just done Scorpio's reading, and it was very deep and kind of, there was change coming, but it felt like movement through August. Your reading has a frequency here of slowing down and coming into quietness and coming into stillness. So let's work with the Moonology and just see what other messages Spirit has here for you for the rest of August, moving into September for Sagittarius. So post this 8-8 portal, these frequencies have been quite momentous, I feel, in August. Lots going on, lots of shifting and lots of, needing to go deep breaths out. There is a sense of uplift at the same time, Sagittarius. So this isn't necessarily about being heavy with this solitude, but definitely about quieting, being patient with yourself, definitely working on some purification practices, perhaps a water fast, juice fast. These are not things I'm suggesting you actually do. They're just sort of ideas. Solitude through meditation or through yoga, through walking alone in the forest or the fields, or even just quietly with your partner or your family, just gentleness I'm feeling. Now there's a card that went onto the floor, so I'm just going to grab that for us. Here we go. So what have we got, Sagittarius? So we've got, don't let your past hold you back. Beautiful card. Don't let your past hold you back. So something has happened in the past, either immediate past or long distant past. Don't let that hold you back from seeking this solitude, from being patient with yourself and working on purification practices, changing your diet perhaps, drinking more water. Breath work practices can be extremely purifying. Meditation practices. It's working on your nervous system, I feel, Sagittarius, feeling into quietness, patience, stillness, in that solitude. It just looks like such a very gentle journey and adventure and exploration, Sag. So let's have a look. Any more from the Moonology, please, for Sagittarius for the rest of August, moving them into September. Frequencies, energies. Thank you. And then expect powerful change. So if you don't let your past hold you back, Sagittarius, allow this solitude. Allow yourself to be patient with yourself. Bring in some purification practices. You can expect powerful change coming in August and then into September. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Just going to clarify now for you what has been going on. What has been going on, please, for Sagittarius, for this verification of where they've been, that's about not letting their past hold them back, please. Thank you, Spirit. So temperance. So, okay, the Spirit is saying, yeah, it's balance, solitude, patience, purification, balance, coming back into balance. Sagittarius, coming back into balance. The temperance energy flowing you through the rest of August and into September. You just can't make this up. It's so incredible when this happens. And Scorpio had it as well, double forgiveness, but you have double patience. So there is something here about the Eight of Pentacles. Sagittarius, that Spirit is saying, have patience. There are new opportunities coming into your life, Sagittarius, throughout August and into September, because that's the timeline I'm asking Spirit, your guides, angels, for help with clarification for. But it begins with this solitude, and it begins with this patience and this purification. It begins with acknowledging that whatever it is that happened in the past, it's not to hold you back now. Then you can expect this powerful change, which would be the Eight of Pentacles. It would be that there is a new job, perhaps, or a new idea for your self-employment. Perhaps you work for yourself. Perhaps you've been thinking about building a business, like creating something from the ground up. This is about you bringing in your hard work and commitment with the Eight of Pentacles as well. This is about feeling success and accomplishment and confidence in the results you could experience, and allowing yourself to work with that gently, Sagittarius. This is a gentle adventure, gentle energies, working on patience. Perhaps you need the solitude, Sagittarius, to come into intuiting what this new movement in your life would be, looking at what that new work could be, whether you apply for a job or from the ground up you're creating and making your own business or restarting something. So don't let your past hold you back, because wow, it is about this new job. It's about the Page of Pentacles. So that is extra clarification, Sagittarius, that this journey will bring about a new job. It doesn't have to be employment. It could be that you're self-employed. So this journey that you go on in solitude for the rest of August is about developing patience, working with purification, and then this brings in perhaps a new idea, or it is the time now where you can work on what that idea is, so that the Eight of Pentacles can work with you, that energy can work with you as you move into September and bring in the success, bring in this powerful change that you are probably hoping for at the minute, Sagittarius. That's the feeling. So good news coming in with this Page of Pentacles. Yeah, good. Something is evolving here when you take the time out in this solitude journey, this purification journey. Perhaps what you actually are doing, Sagittarius, as we move into August, the rest of August, brings about this powerful change, which will then enable you to see what work it is you can do going forward or create that work for yourself as you move forward into September. Any more communication, please, for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, this is going to be also around partnership. So we have the lovers. So there is, but this is also about major choices. So the lovers is the lovers, but it is these choices and moments that you're going to be making a decision upon, Sagittarius, as you move through August. So whether you've been thinking already about making this choice for this journey, this solitude journey, this purification journey, or you've already made it, there's a choice that you're making and it's going to take you forward, because it's also saying here your personal value system will lead you to love, Sagittarius. So time out at the moment, patience at the moment. Don't let your past hold you back. Take time to think about what it is you want to build through August and into September, because that Eight of Pentacles, that patience will bring you the change that you want, the change that you're seeking. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, the Tower. Yes, change is coming. So the Tower, and expect powerful change. The Tower, and expect powerful change. So if you follow this route, this adventure, this journey gently, it will bring you this change that you're seeking, Sagittarius. It will bring you this Tower. Now, the Tower is, when we think of the Tower, we see the Tower card, we can think, oh my God, I can't, no. But, change can be gentle. Perhaps the change comes about through the purification that you work on this month, August, that then takes you into this beautiful change in September or throughout August. Any more information, please, for Sagittarius? Thank you. It will, yes. It's a positive change. This powerful change, the Tower change, will bring you back into happiness, the sun energy, Sagittarius. It will bring you back into positivity. It will bring you back into feeling of freedom. I am in no way suggesting a water fast. I am anecdotally sharing with you, because that was the biggest moment in my life that I worked on purification, was when I did a water fast. And it really brought me back into feeling amazing. It brought me back into positivity, because it just clears your mind, it clears your body, it just re-energizes you. It's the most strange experience, because obviously you'd think you'd be hungry and not feeling happy. But after a while, a few days, depending on how long you do your water fast, which I'm not suggesting you do, I'm just telling you my story, it can really change your life. It really did change my life positively. So whatever this powerful change is, you can initiate it by a purification practice that you choose, Sagittarius. It could be a meditation practice, a yoga practice, walking, running, hiking, something to do with food. I don't think there's a specificity in this reading, because it will be very personal for each and every Sagittarius who are resonating with this soul code reading. Thank you. So there we go. What have we got? Creative expression. Okay, Sagittarius. That is beautiful. So the Knight of Cups. Okay, and we did have, obviously, the very deep sense of perhaps having some romance, the lovers coming in August. So the Knight of Cups, it could be that there is a romantic proposal, Sagittarius. that gives you this sense of a powerful change that brings in the momentum and the change in your life. It could be that there is something coming into your life, or that you are following something in your life, that you're following your heart, Sagittarius, into this purification, working in solitude for a little while to bring about this change that will bring you back into your vibrancy. Now, it could be a new relationship evolves in August, and they're asking you to be patient, and that brings all the sunshine back into your life, the light and the happiness, the joy and the freedom. At the beginning of the reading, I did actually see that there was a beautiful oracle card for freedom that was there for you. Something very powerful, expect powerful change, and just go into your practice of purification. And that practice of purification will really create the change, Sagittarius. I'm going to work with the light seers here. There's a lot Spirit wants to say. Messages for Sagittarius, please, for this journey. Yeah, the wheel. It again, change. The wheel causes the change in fortune, Sagittarius. So, oh gosh, it's the same again, Tower, death and rebirth. Massive change, deep transformation in that purification and that solitude, Sagittarius. Moon, go deep, go into your inner inquiry in that solitude, in this journey. It's going to purify you. It's really going to bring the change you're seeking. Yep, it's going to bring you the Nine of Pentacles. This is what we were seeing with the Eight of Pentacles. This sense of finding something through this process that brings you material prosperity. It could be the relationship. It could be creative ideas for work, or you have an offer for a new job. Something is coming in as you move through this journey, Sagittarius. Wonderful. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Yes. Absolutely incredible. So this journey is taking you into grounded pentacle energy, earth energy, where you can see positive change in your life, where you can see that the transformation has caused a new situation to arrive or arise, whether it's a relationship that brings you a feeling of prosperity and happiness, or a new job, or your own creative expression and ideas for the work you want to do in the world. That's just working, with around the pentacle energy, Taurus, and just really feeling that. But it's the beginning part now is to go on the journey of inquiry with the moon energy, with that deep introspection energy, and just noticing your emotions. Spirit was saying, don't let your past hold you back. So if there's been a lot of intense emotions, Sagittarius, allow this quiet time, this solitude, this purification time, this process of being patient with yourself to take you through the journey. And Spirit is saying, be strong. Know that you are surrounded with support, strength, and courage to find your balance, Sagittarius. This is about Two of Pentacles, finding your balance, and then this will bring you the Justice card, the Justice energy here, which will allow you to feel back in you, back in your flow, back in prosperity, back in balance, feeling well. Purification for me is also about feeling well. Yeah. is a gentle process, Sagittarius, nothing intense here. It's just whether you decide to work with the purification energy in quietness and take the time out. And there's nothing more powerful than a yoga retreat, for example, that incorporates meditation, healthy food, juice fasting, water fasting, cleansing, in an environment that is going to support you in this journey so that powerful cleansing can come through in August, carrying you through into grounded pentacle energy, a new job, a new career, new creative ideas for your own business, your own ideas, Sagittarius. So just working very gently, I feel, and with patience. And this powerful change will come. So if you are feeling stuck and things have felt too much, the clearest solution would just be to take some solitude, some purification practices, breath work, yoga nidra, meditation, contemplation. And I'm working here on looking at what chakra points Spirit would like you to focus on to help this process. Keep your energy expanded, open. So really a good question would be here, what chakra points would Sagittarius need to meditate on, focus on for purification of their energy system, please, Spirit? Thank you. For Sagittarius, thank you. Okay, amazing. So your sacral chakra, Sagittarius. Sacral is the energy, it's the moon, it's the emotions, it's that connecting yourself into the purification of your emotions, perhaps, so that you can flow, Sag, and you can work into your creativity, whether that is a new relationship, a new job, or an idea for your own work in the world. Now, these cards have beautiful mantras on the back or little meditations. So I'm going to read this to you. I am free to play, free to laugh, and experiment. I am free to experience, to create, and to manifest. I am free to be myself. I allow my creative potential to flow through me. Okay, that's that journey that we're on this month. I allow my creative potential to flow through me in all its glory and magnificence. I flow. So focus, Sagittarius, on your sacral chakra in your meditations, in your practices, and that will help this energy that's been stuck start to clear, start to purify, and start to flow again. And that will help you access that creativity, balance, or bring in a sense of like feeling, okay, I've done the work and now the pentacles will come in at the end of that. So you've done the work and then you're rewarded justice. You have a good outcome from doing this deep moon work, this deep inner emotional work. Okay, I am now asking Spirit for guidance for your gene key or gene keys in this reading so that you can see what shadows are at play, how to work into the gift or even the super gift, the city. Thank you, Spirit. If you haven't already, Sagittarius, highly recommend visiting genekeys.com. You can download your free hologenetic profile. You may have this gene key in your profile, making it even more powerful. You may not. There are 64. But in this reading, you have gene key 11. Now, gene key 11 is about the dilemma. You've been in the dilemma of belief. What have you not been believing in? Yourself, Sagittarius. Because the shadow has been obscurity. You've felt obscured. So either something has caused you to feel unseen, obscured, or you yourself have kind of shut down and lost self-belief. Because if you can bring idealism back into your life, back into the sense of creativity and flow, then you will be back in the light, Sagittarius, which is amazing because that was that beautiful sun card. You will find yourself back in the light, Sag. So working through deep beliefs. Don't let your past hold you back. Come back into yourself with idealism. So the idealism to move forward into the light positively and allow that light to come into your life as you move through August and back into yourself and into purification, Sagittarius. So I'm going to ask Spirit for one more oracle card here, just to guide Sagittarius, please, on their journey, this beautiful journey they're on in August and into September. Thank you. Your path may be bumpy, Sagittarius, but this will alter soon. Which, was that tower coming in. It's the transformation, the death and the rebirth. The wheel brings in this change. It may feel bumpy. It may feel uncomfortable. But if you do take this journey and be patient, purification, quietness, stillness, solitude, and take time for healing, go into inquiry, deep inner inquiry with that moon energy, then you'll arrive back into the light and back into that grounded sensation in your life with a new job or a new venture in September. Sagittarius, I hope that has helped. It would be amazing if you could like, share, or subscribe. And I look forward to hearing about your journey. You can comment below. And if not, I will see you again soon. Take lots of care.